It is the Lingus Show back once again. Creative Control Network with Smoking Joe on the Believe Network, running up those charts. We're gonna chase them all off, Faust. We're gonna dwarf all of them. That's what.
Not many wrestling. If you go on the Believe website, not much there.
Not. So I like that because that means guess who's going to be the number one show on the Believe Network?
Boom.
Just saying. We gave you Rampage and Collision. It was a long show too. And Faust, didn't I say I'm worried? I got nothing to say.
Exactly.
And we had an hour and something, hour 10.
There's always stuff to talk about.
Yeah, so that's
dissect.
There's always some nonsense, which there is with Dynamite as well, and that's what we'll be reviewing today. If anyone wants to hear the pay-per-views that are exclusive, it is on patreon.com/Lingus Mafia. SummerSlam is over there. And all the specialty shows that we do, the 34 Days of Lingus, going over all the Saturday Night main events, SummerSlams, Manias, all those shows. They're all there. Royal Rumble, SummerSlam, they're all there. Next on our list will be to do the Survivor Series. That's coming up this.
And there's also Two Marks, One Pod. You can hear reviews of NXT
exclusively for
Patreon. And a lighter version of a Dynamite review.
Yes, they do Dynamite review and NXT.
More cuddly version.
It's more of a friendly to AEW. They don't, they won't say all the shit. I don't know why Mark won't. Mark's the yes man in the fucking group. He just nods his head. He agrees.
Mark and All Elite Williams.
All right, let's get into Dynamite, Faust. We got an eliminator right off the fucking bat, and I got problems. When we get to the end of this match. I will tell you my problems. So, MJF versus Fletcher Cox. And Faust, the pink Cadillac starts this match off. I mean, did you call this a mile away with what MJF said on the microphone? He says, when we start this match, you need to lock up properly like an American.
Oh, yeah.
Proper, and a mile away.
Mm-hmm.
And so they go to lock up and he cheap shots him. There you go. The fucking boot. And you go, oh, of course, you're the bad guy. Because Cox goes, all right, I'll show you. I'll lock up.
Him in his high-pitched, squealy voice where you could hear it, when he's selling sometimes.
It's the Luger scream, Roz. Remember that? Every time. Oh, no. Every time. The spot when someone holds the top rope with one hand, and the other one jumps off the top rope and kicks down that fucking arm. It hurts my balls every fucking time I see it because I'm always like, oh, the hyperextension of the elbow. It's a very good spot. I like that. Cox almost pins a few times here.
Right.
And, you almost got him. Oh, you almost got him. So Don Callis show up, which I don't know why he wasn't there in the first place.
He was on commentary.
Okay, he's the manager. He should be there. I don't know what the fuck he's doing this.
They also had shown at one point Ospreay watching in the back.
Anytime now, Don does not stand ringside. He gets on commentary.
He's always commentary. Yeah.
This is some manager. I guess he taught him ahead of time what to do.
Hey, so you do the same thing for Tekashi 6ix9ine, but he's not around right now. He's busy in Japan.
I laugh because Don shows up to the ring and you forget because the commentary is not at the fucking ring. Because you're like, oh, where did he show up from? Oh, yeah, commentary's a mile away. He shows up with a fucking screwdriver. Tosses in the ring, distracts the ref. Cox thinks about it, but he fight for good now, Faust.
Yeah.
He thinks he looks and he goes. And it's funny because he can't fire it away. And he almost starts to and then just drops it because if he fires it, it's going to kill someone.
Right. Dangerous.
So he drops it, and the second he drops, MJF fucking kicks him in the balls. Shivani even is yelling, use it.
Right.
Do it. Because it's like, well, fuck, MJF's a scumbag and all the shit that he does.
Yeah, Taz is like, hey, Shivani, hey, whoa.
Like, murder him. Fuck. And so now we see in the back, Anthony Michael Offspray has things blocking his door, but meanwhile, the door is opening.
It's like he's sort of locked in. There's like road cases in front of it. And when he gets out, there's just people looking like, what? Like you didn't see these road cases in front of the door.
I thought at first, I'm like didn't WWE, they had a forklift sitting in front of the door. You ain't budging shit.
Yeah.
He like pushed and it opened. And then he pushed a little more and it was like, there was a blockage for 4 seconds for him. My fucking God. So he goes, He goes leaving. So in the ring, Faust, MJF does his kangaroo kick.
Yeah, we got that back.
Yeah, he got that back, which he said he would not do, but I guess it's Australian, so you do it.
Yeah, he's got to get that Australian heat.
Yeah, exactly. He wins, and then he knocks out the ref with the fucking title. So now he has free range, and he puts on his little Dynamite ring. He punches Cox in the head, and so now Cox bleeds.
Yeah.
So where the fuck is Anthony Michael Offspray?
He's taking on the way other side of the arena, apparently.
This is like one of those football arenas. He's got to get a fucking cart.
Yeah.
Go around. I'm like, what? Where the fuck
long way.
you? It was a long fucking time. I really think that they showed him get out too early.
Too early, yeah.
The
timing was off.
Yes, it was way the fuck up. It should have been once like he fucking hit him in the head with the fucking ring.
Mm-hmm.
You go, okay, well, he just won. There's no need for me to go save anybody, at least. And then be harder to get out of this fucking room.
Yep.
MJF goes, I'm going to do something you couldn't fucking get done. He goes, Tiger Driver. He screamed, Tiger Driver. Then Anthony Michael runs in. I love that they're like, make sure you wear white.
Oh, I know.
You wear a white shirt.
Don't wear your bruv soccer jersey. You got to wear a white shirt.
And he fucking cradles him.
Yeah, like he's dead in a movie.
No.
Like his best friend just died.
I'm laughing. And he's like, oh, fuck.
Like Boys in the Hood.
Ricky. He's going to put his lifeless body in his 64. I'm sorry, 6'4".
And then Don's out there. He's looking at us. Oh, where were you?
Yeah, and he's like, what do you mean, bro? Where was I? I was in the locker room. You know what's funny is we're so in tune with fucking what Cornette said. It's fucking bizarre. Like, I was listening to something and he said, oh, the fucking gravel in the mouth of fucking Offspring. And Faust, he mentions what I said last week when I rewound it, because I said, did he say this wrong? And he says, not one of you in here could deny he's an American hero. And it was,
yeah, it was backwards.
It was backwards. So they call the doctor into the Samson fucking guy, right? Yeah. I go, he has a cut on his forehead.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Faust, this was done so poorly. Obviously, they don't listen to the show. Because didn't I say, handcuff this man to the fucking ring and fucking annihilate Cox. Make Cox fucking a wreck. He's dead. He's a lifeless body being dragged around. Much like fucking Bronson Arroyo had a moment. You could fucking have a fucking massacre in this fucking ring.
Yeah, because the whole thing was MJF said he was going to leave him bloody and broken like he did with Garcia, which this was, not quite.
And it should have been the last match then. If they did what I said, that's how you go the fuck off the air. And you know what? You almost do this the week before Wembley.
Yeah.
That's the last thing you see before Wembley. And
well, they couldn't do that because this was an eliminator match. And if Fletch wins, then he gets his title shot next week. And then he's got to keep that shot open so he could go against his best friend, bruv.
Well, you should tell him you don't want to give you a match anyway. How about it's the week before? I'm like, so here's the thing, too. They don't like cart off Cox.
Nah.
He sits up.
He got up eventually.
He sits up and he's just like, I'm bleeding.
Yeah.
Fuck. What the fuck? Review of Double J and Brian going in for tonight. Glamour versus Vu Jobber.
Viva Van.
Fuck. After the match.
Exactly. This match was like too long. Like for a jobber match, why is Mariah going this long with somebody we don't know?
It's superstars.
It's just time filler.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, this is a collision
where they want to just show
Dynamite.
Up. Yeah. That's a problem. There's a little too many jobber matches on.
People couldn't show up because of the storm that they talked about.
Meanwhile, Faust, did you hear the fucking Tony Khan said because of the storm, a lot of the wrestlers weren't able to get there. Although everyone who was advertised was there.
Yeah. Huh?
What? Fuck.
Yeah, MJF had to jump in a car.
So, which was funny because I was like, they're in Carolina. What the fuck? There's a hurricane. Like, really? Meanwhile, tell me that the fucking people didn't show up. It's the same amount of people that always.
Yeah, MJF had to drive like 10 hours. I heard people in the 80s were
like, so a gift is given to Mariah. Big flat gift. She opens it up and
handed to her by a producer, just some random guy. Oh, here.
So it's a picture of Tony holding Mariah in her arms. Big giant.
Into her bosom.